It's Melanie. Happy Tuesday to everybody. So I owe you guys a health and fitness journey update. It's been quite a while since I've done an update on this little journey that I started back in January. I have definitely, I wouldn't say I've fallen off the wagon, but some things definitely started getting in my way in terms of my weight loss success. If you guys will remember, I wanted to lose about 25 to 30 pounds, and initially I lost, I think it was like 5 or 6 pounds, and that was coming off very slowly, about a pound a week, which I thought was really reasonable, and I was very happy with that. And then summer started. I started working a lot more, and not everything started going out the window, but a lot of things definitely took a back seat. I still continue to exercise very regularly during the week. At least 4 to 5 days a week, I'm on the treadmill for an hour. I did have to take a break from exercising for about 3 weeks though, because I developed plantar fasciitis, which if you've never had that, it's insanely painful, and you're not supposed to do excessive working out while it's healing. So that took 3 weeks off of my workout routine, which was really hard. I felt very defeated during that time, and it was very, very annoying. And when it finally started clearing up, I definitely started getting back into working out pretty slowly. So I am just now starting working out every single day again, and that's going well. I've never had a problem with like not wanting to work out. It's not the most enjoyable thing in the world for me, but I always feel so good and tired afterwards, and it just gets me ready for bed because I work out in the evening. So I actually really like that. What I continue to struggle with, however, is food. I am not one who does really well with food preparation things. So a lot of people prep their food for the week, like on Sunday, for example. I know a lot of people go through and they prep a lot of basic things to be able to eat throughout the week so that it's quick and easy, and it's almost impossible to make bad choices that way because you already have everything prepackaged. You know exactly the amounts you're supposed to eat. I am not the kind of person that enjoys doing food prep, and so it's a struggle for me. So 9.5 times out of 10, I don't do that, which is probably a bad idea because I feel like what I struggle with is portion control. I like to eat. It's very difficult for me to like sit down, you know, when there's like a bunch of food in front of me and to just grab like the appropriate amount. Like I always grab more than I should. And another thing that I said I was going to start doing again in my last video that I started doing for about a week and then fell off again with was logging my food. That is so important to me because that is really the only way that I know that I'm not overeating. And that sounds like I can't really like control myself when it comes to food. I do definitely have, you know, something in my brain where if I totally overeat, like I know it and I do stop myself. But, you know, eating like 200-300 calories a day extra can definitely add up over time. And that's about the amount that I'm probably overeating at this point, is an extra 200 to 300 calories a day, which is not allowing me to have the weight loss at this time, especially since I had like 3 weeks where I didn't work out at all. So the good news is that I've only gained back 1 pound of the weight that I lost, which really I'm kind of surprised that it wasn't more, but I think with working so much, when I work, like it can be pretty physical, and so I know that I burn quite a number of calories on days where I'm putting orders together, but you know, I could be doing more to actually lose the weight. And logging my food is definitely something that has to be in the cards for me for the time being until I retrain my brain on what appropriate portions are for the weight that I want to be. I still have definitely some weight to lose. It's not going to be off by September, which is what my original goal was, but that's okay. You know, if it happens in December or January, that's totally fine by me. I'm not going to put any deadlines on myself. The real purpose behind all of this is to become healthy. I grew up with a mom who, after she had all of her babies, so my mom had myself and 2 brothers. When she got done having children, after each one of us, she never really took the time or put the effort into getting back to her pre-baby weight. And after 3 kids, that started to add up. And by the time that she had my brother David, she just felt really defeated and just started putting on more weight after that. And that has always definitely been something that has stuck with me because I've seen her struggle with that, and that's not something that I want to struggle with, nor do I want Stella to see me struggle with something like that. You know, it definitely had an effect on me. Not that, you know, it completely like did me in with, you know, weight and self-esteem and body issues, but it was something that I thought about, you know. And so I'm doing this because I want Stella to see a mom who is healthy, who makes good food choices, who chooses to exercise because it makes her feel good and it helps her body work better. You know, those are the things that I want Stella to see. I don't want her to see someone who crash diets, someone who starves herself for like special occasions. You know, I don't want to be that kind of role model for her. And Stella definitely picks up on my eating habits, and she eats a lot of the same things that I eat. So I want those decisions to be good decisions for her. When she grows up, I want her to have a healthy self-body image, to exercise because it makes her feel good, and it's good for her body, and you know, it's a fun thing to do. I want her to have, you know, this image of exercise as like just a regular part of daily life, and it's what you do to take care of yourself and to be healthy and just to feel good, you know. That's what I want Stella to see in her mommy. So I know that there are definitely a lot of us moms out there who want to make sure that we are not passing any kind of like health or food issues onto our kids. You know, it's very easy to do that, to just kind of get caught up in everyday life and to sort of give up and just overeat or eat the wrong things, or, you know, have a day where you binge eat just like a ton of chocolate. I'm happy to say that I haven't had a lot of days where I've gone, you know, crazy on like cakes or pies or anything like that. I've still done most everything in moderation. The one thing that's getting me this summer, though, that I need to cut out or just buy like the mini size of is the s'mores Frappuccino. Oh God. I haven't felt this passionate about a Frappuccino since they came out with the like mocha coconut one. Where did that go, by the way? That was like the best one ever. Anyway, so the s'mores Frappuccino has kind of been my thing this summer, and I don't get more than like one a week because there's just no way. They're like 500 calories for like a grande size. So that's really hard to justify. 500 calories is a lot. That could be a lot of food. That could definitely fill you up. But yeah, it's one of those things where like I know I shouldn't do it, but I'm like, oh, it's so good. So anyway, I'm trying to cool it on the Frappuccinos, maybe doing like every other week and just getting like the mini or the tall versus like the grande. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with everything. It's not perfect. It's still a work in progress. I think it will be for quite some time to come. You know, the food prep is something that I'm definitely going to start working on. Realistically, not until the fall, until my work schedule slows down. I find that when work really ramps up for me, putting a lot of pressure on myself to be healthy and make all the right decisions and log everything, that's really hard for me. I feel like I get overwhelmed with that very easily, and then I just want to give up, and I don't want to give up. You know, this is not about making changes for a limited amount of time so that I can lose some weight and then be done with it. Like, that's not what this is. It has to be like an ongoing thing. So yeah, I'm trying my best. I'm not perfect, but it's good. You know, I feel like it's a journey, and it's something that I'll continually have to work at. If you're wondering, I'm still basically, for the most part, wearing my Fitbit almost every single day. I really still like it. I take a look at the dashboard every now and then to see where I'm at, but you know, I need to utilize it a little bit more. A lot of you have asked me if I am on MyFitnessPal. I'm not. I'm using the food logging system that comes with the Fitbit dashboard, so that's what I use. Some people have added me. I don't know how to add people, so if people send me a request, you know, I usually accept it. So you can kind of see how I'm doing there. But yeah, I really still love the Fitbit. I'm glad that I invested in it. Most days I remember to put it on. On days where I'm working or when it's really hot, I have been foregoing it because the silicone can get, like, you get sweaty underneath it sometimes. And so on really hot days, I definitely have been just leaving it on my bedside table. And I haven't been wearing it to sleep or anything, so I haven't been tracking like my sleep patterns or anything. But I still love it. It was still a total worthwhile investment, and I will continue to utilize it, and I'll probably get back into it like hardcore in the fall with the logging everything. And you know, in the meantime, I'm just going to do my best. Lots of fruits and vegetables. Luckily, summer is a good time for that, and Stella and I have been eating a ton of fruit and a ton of vegetables, and you know, with that kind of stuff, we just kind of, we eat what we want. We don't like measure that kind of stuff out, but you know, we definitely limit like meat and like fats and treats and stuff like that just normally, because we don't really have much of it in the house. So anyway, let me know where you guys are at on your journey, because I know some of you said that you were going to do this with me, so I'm really curious. Let me know down below, and let's keep encouraging each other. It's definitely not something that is super easy or that comes naturally, at least to me. So it's nice to know that there are other people out there, and we can keep each other encouraged. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I really appreciate your guys' support. I'll do another check-in probably at the end of the summer, beginning of fall, and let you guys know what the new, more regimented routine will be. And then in the meantime, I'll just keep working out and doing what I can during my busy season and trying not to worry about it too much. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.